Hello, everybody. This is Mehran over here, and I just wanted to take a moment and talk about the power of consistency and obsession. There is no difference between you and the top successful people in the highest hierarchy, but there's one thing: obsession. Obsession and the will of doing no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the situation. And I really wanted to give you an example of my own experience. That is, I tried lots of those hacks that you see on YouTube, the mentors there, the motivational speakers there, the books that we have. So I basically read a bunch of books. I'm not saying I've read all the books, but the books that are very popular, the, the books that people say changed their lives, and the YouTube videos and the recommendations you get on social media. For instance, on Instagram, there are creators who talk about such things and uh, recommend these videos from TEDx, from uh, motivational speakers, from people like Jordan Peterson, people like uh, I forgot the person's name, but his motto is "Stay hard." So yeah, I'm really sorry. Wait, let me recall his name. Uh, David Goggins. All right. So there are lots of people who recommend this kind of videos to you. But that's not the problem. The problem here is that those videos, they don't work. They just give you this motivation. They just they just provide you this false sense of assurity that you're better now. However, within just a few hours, not even days, not even weeks or months, a few hours, you lose that motivation. You lose that thinking pattern you had in your mind while watching that video, while going through that video, while reading that one book. So now, according to me, based on my experience, because I believe there are many people out there who are going through the same. Like, they're ambitious, they have goals, they have purpose, but they don't know how to get obsessed. Like, they know that this is the really thing they want, this is what they have to do, but there is one thing that is stopping them, is the absence of obsession, the absence of consistency, and the will of doing no matter what the circumstances. You're tired, you wake up and go to work. You're not feeling well, you're depressed, you feel low, you feel sick, you're ill, you have runny nose, you have headache, no matter what. The will of waking up and doing the job, that seems delusional, that seems impossible, that seems some kind of motivational speech. But not until when you realize that's how it works. There's no motivation behind things. There is no motivation while you're doing the work. There's no motivation every day you wake up, even every week, even not for months. But here's the main thing: you have to set your goal. You have to decide what you want. Once you've decided that goal, once you've decided what you want, once you've decided your purpose, once you know what you're good at and what you want to do, this is the business you want to work on, you have the idea, you have planned you have planned everything. You have the complete roadmap. You have the complete strategy. You know, within the next week or month, you can, get a client. You can sell. You can increase your salary. You can increase your profit. You can go out and work with a bunch of clients. You can go out and charge someone thousands of dollars. You have the whole thing ready. There's a very little task left. There is a very little task left. And this is the most tough and the grittiest part. Now, what are you going to do in that situation? According to me, what I believe is you cannot chase motivation at that time. You don't have to run to rewire your brain or rethink, I'm sorry for the messed up conversation, but there's one thing that most of the speakers say, that once you have your goal set, once you have the purpose, once you know the meaning of it, once you know the meaning behind it, then the will of doing it, the resistance of keep doing it increases. You would want to do it. It's for sure right. But what we often do is, like, when we get out of the lane for a second, for a day, for a week, for a month, we start to rethink, like, hey, I heard that if you're ambitious, if you have your goal set, if you know what you want, then you would do it. You would have that unconditional, limitless desire of doing it. Now, how is it possible that I'm lazy but ambitious? I know what I have to do, but I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it at the same time. Like, this is the case, this is the scenario. What we often do is we rethink, like, hey, maybe this goal, maybe this thing does not hold that precious meaning to me. And that is wrong. That is wrong. You don't have to restart again to rethink, like, okay, if this is not my real goal, this is not what's giving my life meaning, this is not what I want, this is not what keeps me pleasured when I'm doing it, then what it is? If you think about it, believe me, you'll find watching Netflix, scrolling, playing games, and all sorts of entertainment that will keep your mind busy, that will keep you away from the reality, that will keep you away from your presence of mind about what you have to do. It is very simple logic. You cannot be ambitious all the time. You cannot feel motivated all the time. But you can train yourself to be obsessed. There's one quote from Magnus Carlsen. He says that the power of obsession is stronger than the power of discipline. And you have to train your mind, you have to train your body, you have to train yourself like a muscle. You have to train yourself to be obsessed. What is obsession? An unnatural pattern of thinking about something or someone. Now you have to think about it. You have to continuously think about it. Like, you have to do this thing no matter what. You're sleeping, you have to let that thought come into your mind. You're working, you have to let that thought come to your mind. You are out of your mind that day, you're feeling lazy. You have to let that thought come through your head. And the next thing is doing no matter what. Like, you have to just put the hours. You have to just go there, and like, this is how you have to do, all right? If you're feeling lazy, if you're feeling not ambitious, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling low, you're not exactly feeling that. That's how your body reacts. That's how your body is. You don't feel motivated all the time. Your hormones are not spiked or low all the time. There's always this certain change, ups and downs. Step one, you have to get things clear what you want to do at first. Like, hey, I want to do this thing. All right, done. Next time when this thought comes to your mind that, hey, why I'm not doing this? Maybe this thing I'm doing is not that meaningful to me. That should keep me going, that should keep me persistent. No, that's wrong. That goal is not the problem. Your body is the problem. Now you have to hold that purpose, saying that no matter what I feel, how I feel, I have chosen and decided with my clear mind, clear thought, with my awareness that this is what I wanted, and it is not going to change because of my mood, because of my hormonal changes, because of how I feel. And the next time when it comes to your head, you have to just think like, hey, this is what I want no matter what. I know what my body is saying. I know, like, I'm not persistent. I'm kind of not awake at the moment. But I need this thing. And to do that, I have to do A, B, C, D. This list of things no matter what. I have to work 8 hours a day. If I feel low, if I feel like my legs broken, but I can still move my hands and think, I can work. In that scenario, you have to just put this no exception that you're going to show up daily. If not 8 hours a day, like, this should be your desire, this should be your goal, to work 8 fucking hours a day. If you're not going to do that, if you're feeling low, if you're not feeling ambitious that day, if you're not feeling motivated that day, if you're feeling sleepy, you're tired, your legs broken, you have to create, build an exception for you that you are going to work at least 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day, or 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, no matter what. With no exception. The goal is you're going to show up every day. If you're not feeling like working 12 hours that day, you just show up and just work for 1 hour, work for 2 hours, 3 hours. Why? Because that will trigger that domino effect. The next day, you might feel a little better. But again, you're not so well. What you will do is, you'll go work 1 hour a day again, 2 hours a day again, whatever exception you have, like, built. You're not going to say, hey, like, today I'm not feeling like working 1 hour a day or 3 hours a day. Like, I'm talking about the exception part. Like, I'm not feeling like working 3 hours a day. So what? You had to do 8 hours, you had to do 10 hours, you had to do 12 hours. But the exception was that you are going to work at least 3 hours a day no matter what. you're bleeding, your legs broken, you're not feeling well, you're feeling low, your motivation is low, you're not feeling disciplined. But the exception is that you're going to show up every day. If you're not even feeling anything, you're like fucked up. You are fucked up. You have slept only for 3 or 4 hours. You have not had breakfast. You've had your leg broken. You're going to do that exception no matter what. You're going to work that 3 hours a day daily. That is must. And within just 1, 2, or 3 days, you're going to get back to normal. Trust me. You're going to feel as usual. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel you. Maybe if you felt a little more motivated that day, hell yeah. That day, you'll be a little ambitious, you'll be a little motivated, and you'll be working probably, I don't know, 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day. But the reality is that you didn't skip a day. You kept showing. You kept showing. I just want to wrap this up by saying that no matter how you feel, no matter how your day is, no matter if your leg's broken, if your eyes are pulled out, like, that's a little bit delusional, but let's be honest. If you're not feeling ambitious that day, if you're feeling not motivated that day, if you're feeling low that day, you're feeling depressed, life is messed up, you've woken up at 12 p.m. You've been awake all night scrolling. The next day you woke up, you're all messed up, your motivation is low, you're feeling low. But you have to have this exception that no matter what day, no matter how you feel, no matter what you did, no matter if you're physically or mentally well or not, but the exception is that you're going to work that 2, 3, or 4 hours a day, even 1 hour, even 30 minutes. That should be an exception. You have to set such kind of exception. And you have to constantly think about what you're doing, your goal, your purpose, to build that obsession, personality, and character, to build that obsession for yourself. And the day you're feeling motivated, the day you're feeling the best, trust me, you will be working 8 hours, 10 hours, or even 12 hours a day, realizing that you didn't skip a single fucking day. You didn't skip a day. You showed up every single